I know I have like 10 videos backed up. I just wanted to record this because I knew that I was going to forget it if I didn't. This is my face. So, behind me, well, in front of me, I guess, we have two iron farms. This one, which I'm going to stop because it's lagging my game. Where's the motor that... Oh, it's over here. Why are you here? Stop! And also, vertical gearbox. We have this giant farm over here, which is just like overcomplication of iron farms. And then this tiny little thing right here, which is also an iron farm. Why is there... Oh, that's a fluid tank, that's right. Okay, that's fine. This, which is also an iron farm. So, the difference between these two is that this one's... Well, A, this one's a lot bigger. But, B... Where's this flint been going? Dude, where has this flint been going? Has it just been going into here? Well, then how come there isn't just flint in everything? There is flint in everything. Okay. Please hold. There's flint all in the system. I'm just gonna really quickly just, do a little bit, come on, do a little bit of that, and add some belts in, just like that, really quick, and shaft there, shaft there, shaft there, shaft there, shaft there, there, shaft there. Yeah, I didn't realize that there was just flint going in. Okay. I feel kind of stupid. In case chain drive. I did not actually prepare for this before recording because I just said, hey, right this moment I decided, hey, I'm gonna start recording because like I'm gonna forget this otherwise, and so it just, yeah. I think you get it. I'm not prepared at all. So, anyway, we're back here. I'll just get this out of my hand so I actually have an open hand. And get this funnel in on here. So, what's going on here is this farm over here is taking like just a bit of cobblestone and it's turning it into gravel, then washing that down into iron and flint. The flint, however, then gets turned into... What does the flint get to? Hold on. The flint gets compacted into... No, it gets taken out of here. It gets compacted into deep slate. Ignore the lead in there. There was an incident with a wandering trader. That gets compacted into deep slate because there's more flint byproducts. That deep slate... Where's that deep slate go? I don't... Somehow that deep slate gets... Oh, I think it gets turned into tough over this. I forget how this works. Turned into tough, turned into soul sand, turned into... No, it turns something into something, then into sand, which turns into soul sand, which turns into something else, which then turns into tough. No, stop. I don't understand. There's freaking andesite and diorite and cobblestone over here. There's this entire process, and it just backs flint back into itself. But all I know is that this has a lot of iron ingots in it, and if I just were to turn this on, and crank it up to just stop flying, crank it up to max speed, then like it's somewhat frame efficient, 40 FPS. But that's because I think I have a limiter. I have my VSync on, so if I go to video settings, turn off VSync, apply. Oh, it dropped. No, yeah, 67, you know? And that's just because I only just launched Minecraft. Normally I'd be getting 230 with this. Meow. You can see all this just going in all sorts of directions. There's soul sand back up here. All set to confirm nearest. There's just all sorts of stuff. That's filled with Electrum. And you can see through all of this I'm still getting like 60 FPS on a laptop. I mean, you can see right there, NVIDIA GeForce MX 350, which I do need to update my drivers. This could crash at some point. But then, I'm just gonna break this and see what I find. Oh, 81. Okay, awesome. If I look at the ground, it's 81. I'm gonna break that and see what we get. Yeah, okay. So it was lagging, probably because of particle effects with all the washers and the generators going over here. So we're at 120 FPS average now, I'd say. But if we come over here, this does not try to be efficient in the slightest. It's not like this where it's trying to use every single thing it can. This is just absolutely brute forcing it. You see, I need to set these to exactly 64 items. Because I was having issues with the freaking backups everywhere. Alright. Are these set to 64 as well? No, these are set to any. Set them to 64, please. Run over here, and set this to 64. Now, you can see, a conventional iron farm might have, like, 3 washers. This is 3 washers per row for 27 times 2, that's 54 rows. It means it has 54 rows, so 6 sets of 9 giant vaults, 54, 108, 212, sorry, 162 fans. Yeah, 162 fans. They go all the way down. Oh my goodness, the mouse gets sensitive. 162 fans, 54 sets of crushing wheels. So that's 108 crushing wheels. 108 cobblestone generators as well, because it's like a double cobblestone generator. Look at that. Look at that design right there. Look at that tileable design right there. I came up with that myself. I'm very proud of that. And then it all just gets funneled down into these 9 bits here, which I'm going... Can I set a quantity on those? I cannot. Okay, awesome. Do any of these have flint in them? No. None of them have flint. I have 10 iron nuggets. I am going to put these just over there somewhere. And, hold on. Wait, this was at like 750 something before. This is at 794, right? So that ran for about a minute. I'm gonna run this for about a minute, and just... Okay, so for one thing, my frame rate's dropped a bit. It's actually a higher frame rate than what I was getting with this, probably because the washers put out so many particles. But this is actually not too bad of a frame rate. I'm getting a steady 70. My computer fans are kicking in. Is this moving in the wrong direction? It is moving in the wrong direction. Okay. Well, I'm just really quickly going to fix that. And... Alright, so we're just gonna have flint flying out this end if it ever does decide, hey, I want to fly out this end. Just stick that in there and we should be good. You know what, I can't fix that, so that's just not gonna happen. Except for some reason, it's not got an iron nugget in that basin. So, yeah, this does need some extra bit of working out. It's not the most refined design, I understand that. Okay. So it's not doing anything. That's probably because I don't have a gearbox in there. But I'm just gonna turn it off now. It's been also about a minute. And what have we got? I forgot how many iron ingots were in here before. So 885, right? I'm gonna run this for 1 minute. I'm looking at my watch. It is 4:20:26. I'm going to do that. 4:20:29. So at 4:21:29. That's also not doing anything because it... Yeah, I'm just gonna... I guess I just can't have that belt there. 4:21:29 is what I'm waiting for. Which I actually might end up just... 4:21:29. There we go. So, we had 885 in there. And now... 1096, which I'm just gonna actually do this again. Alright, so 421.50. Right. Below. Are these even running? They are. I don't know why it's not generating. Okay, stop the machine again. I really need to start actually, like, working these things out before I start recording. I'm not a very smart person. How did I not realize this? Like, what? I'm supposed to be able to realize these things. This is literally what I do. This is the only thing that I do, and I still can't remember to check these. I need. Anyway, how this works is just the fact that. Oh, are you freaking serious? Okay. So, yeah, I forgot about that, but they're waterlogged. They don't do that. But if they're not waterlogged, they do. They will burn. Unless you're Foxy No-Tail and you've turned off fire spreading. I hear cobblestone. We should be good now. It is 4:23:22 p.m. Eastern Time. And we're just gonna let this run. Which I probably should have gotten this, like, broken in first. But it's fine. I'm just gonna... No, I've given up on giving this thing a fair comparison. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Which I think it was 27. 16, 32. And does it update? Is the question. It does not update. It is at 16:32, which it was at 10 something before. It was at like 10:96 or something. So I'm actually gonna use the meter on my recording software. 15:10 and full power. The speed and power, and the lag is intense. So I'm gonna stop it at 16 minutes and 10 seconds. No, I didn't check what this was originally at. I think it was at 800, so that's what I'm gonna go with, is 880. These are like very scientific tests. Don't expect anything else out of my channel. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops, I got very enthusiastic when breaking that. And now, if we go over here, do we have... Yeah, we used to have 821, I think. It is still going. I repeat, it is still going. 424. Does this update? No. Does it update if I put like a brass funnel on it and inject some iron? Yes. 693. That plus 120. So it was at 821, and what's it at now? Did it only did it really only go up by like 100? This went up by 600. Okay. The final test to see which one of these is better. How much stress does it use? We're gonna start with this one. And 3.9 out of 4.1. So I'm using around 200,000 stress units. Right. And on this one, stop. I have a schematic on my hand and it keeps scrolling over it. Maximum, we are using... Okay, so it uses twice as much stress, but it puts out 6 times as much iron. So that's cool. That's actually not as bad as I was expecting. When I was building this farm originally, the lag. I was fully expecting it to overstress the creative mode. Like, I fully expected that this was going to be the one thing that actually overstresses this thing right here, but it didn't. This thing is still going. It's still going. Oh my goodness, my cursor is doing things. I mean, like, look at this. Look at this is absurd. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand this up until either my game crashes or I don't have another creative... until my creative mode overstresses. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Oh my goodness, it's just throwing flint. How much flint is there? 3. Hold on. 50. Okay. Just throw it all into lava, please. Thank you. This over here is 28,000. Alright. Is it going through the... But I probably just need a chute for this, don't I? Yep, alright. Shoot it is. Oh god, I forgot that it would do that. I'm gonna turn off this farm and get rid of this. Replace it, of course, with a chute that goes directly into lava. And then all I'm gonna do is build these chutes up to where they match with the height of these. Put brass funnels on those. This actually managed to run out of items, thank God. And I'm gonna get a schematic. I'm literally gonna copy and paste this entire thing a bunch of times. Just check, make sure that everything here is inside the schematic. 2x stupidest iron farm sys.nbt. Save and upload. And the lag. Oh no. Alright, so my computer's going through a lot trying to render this. Alright, so what you just saw in the time lapse with the schematic is I was making a new schematic saying, hey, this I just made a new schematic with like just the farm, but like I don't know how to describe it. I don't know what I'm saying. Don't listen to me, man. Why do you people subscribe? Like I have 56 subscribers, something like that. I'm like, man, It's weird. I don't get it. Like, everybody's subscribing. Why are y'all subscribing? What are you subscribing for? Huh. Oh, we're stressed. Oh. Oh, my headphone battery is low. Awesome. What? Uh-oh. I might want to just do a creative mode on here. Oh. Did it okay. Quick pause while I just fix this. Why does it just break it every time? We going now? I think we're good. Oh, it kicked in. Oh, what? Okay, never mind. I'm not fixing that. Oh, that's probably why. That would probably explain why I'm getting that much lag. Options. We're gonna turn the verticals to minimal. That should help slightly. That's not helping at all. I need more shoots. I can't get to my shoots. I can't block my shoots because there's so many. There's so few frames. I got one. I got one. I got one. Run over here. Yes. How much iron are we making? Oh, I have a shaft in there. Why is there a shaft? But so I think it's safe to say that this is not a good idea. Please. Yeah, it's just the iron farm is so laggy. It might be the OmniSpeed controller actually. If I stop it. If I just do tick unfreeze, then I get frames for a split second. And then it stops. Options, video settings. Let's get entity distance down to 50. And yeah, so it's not attempting like a bazillion frames per second. How many are we getting? We're getting 3. Yeah, that seems about right, doesn't it? I get 2 if I'm looking outside. Oh yeah, no, my cursor's falling off the screen. It's like a bedrock moment. Yeah, I don't think any more words are needed. Just because, oh lord, that's a lot of lag. I mean, that right there is just, that's insane. It looks awesome. Ignore the fact that the top bit's broken, but it looks cool. It's just, it's not cool for your computer, especially if, like me, you don't have a very good one.